Over the months of Fortnite, guys, there has been so many different guns that have been added inside of Fortnite Battle Royale. And although some of them are very great weapons and very usable weapons, there are definitely some that have been added that probably didn't need to be added to the game, and ones that basically no one uses. So today, guys, we're going to be going over 3 weapons, in my opinion, that I feel as if need to be removed for the game and don't serve a purpose that is needed, or they're just bad and nobody uses them, that type of thing. And I'd like to see these weapons get removed or either drastically changed in Season 6. That'd be great. But anyway, we're going to talk about that today, guys. So if you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and drop a like and subscribe to the channel. I'd appreciate it, guys. So we're going to start off, guys, with probably the gun that I think is the most annoying on this list, and one I just feel as if is not right for the category it's in, and I'll talk about that in just a second. But this is the LMG, or the light machine gun, guys. Now, okay, the light machine gun, obviously it's one of those spray and pray guns. You pick this up and it's like pow, 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 you know, you don't have to aim. It's pretty much that type of gun. The damage is reasonable. It's 50 for a headshot, and I believe for the purple, it's 52 for a headshot. The damage is quite average. There's nothing wrong with the damage, and that's not why I think this gun should be removed. But let's look at it this way, guys. Let's look at it this way. We already have 3 SMG in the game. The base and regular SMG, the non-suppressed, and then we have the suppressed SMG, and then the compact SMG. All those SMGs are spray and pray guns and are used at close ranges like they're built for, okay? Close ranges, close quarter combat, and they shoot fast. Well, the thing is, with this LMG, the LMG is supposed to be suited for a medium to long range weapon, but it just really doesn't perform great in those ranges. Like, you guys know, if you've used this LMG, the hipfire spread is quite terrible, and nobody is using this gun at assault rifle lengths or ranges. And I feel as if this gun always gets used as a replacement SMG and is basically just another spray and pray gun that nobody wants to use. Or, I mean, you know, I guess people do use it, but it's just one of those other spray and pray guns that gets used as an LMG when realistically it's not really made to be a SMG, as I feel as if it gets used more. It's like, well, it's just one of those guns that people only use at the start of the games. They get out of their chest, they pick it up, and they're gone, and then they'll just start spraying kids off the bat. And that is what I find so annoying about this gun. We don't need it. It doesn't replace an assault rifle. No one uses it instead of an assault rifle. The only time people use this is at, in my opinion, the start of a game, or to replace an SMG, because this gun does perform its best at SMG range, not assault rifle range or medium ranges like, you know, it should. Really, it's an LMG. So yeah, I feel as if it's just annoying. It's just a spray gun. We don't need this one. We've already got enough SMGs. So for that reason, guys, I feel as if the LMG should be removed, and I'd like it to be removed. So anyway, guys, moving on to the next one. We have the thermal scoped assault rifle. Look, really isn't too much to say about this one. Look, the normal base scoped rifle is balanced, okay? I feel as if it could be buffed a little bit on the damage side of things. Look, from the very start of Fortnite, you guys, if you played back then, this gun used to be literally better than the Gold Scar. It was like 92 for a headshot, and I think 45 for a body. It was an absolute god. Then they gave it a hard nerf, and it slowly got better over time. And now it's the point where it is now. But I feel as if when they added the thermal scoped assault rifle, that was supposed to be the version of the scoped rifle that was better and in that higher rarity category. But it just isn't better than the scoped rifle. In fact, I'd rather use a scoped rifle than this one, because first of all, the thermal scoped rifle, it shoots slower, it has a slower ADS speed, and honestly, the thermal part of it really isn't that good or helpful at all. And with it having a high rarity, it's like no one really bothers using it when we can get a scope rifle at the start of a game and just use that instead. So for that reason, guys, I would say the thermal assault rifle needs to go, and I'd like to see the normal scoped assault rifle buffed slightly, like maybe 1 or 2 damage, because I still feel like it's not as good as it should be. or even make the normal scoped assault rifle purple and gold rarity, and then take the thermal out instead of having the blue scoped, and then make a gold variant for that and buff the damage, whatnot. Sort of get how I'm saying, or what I'm saying there. But yeah, thermal scope rifle, look, no one uses it. It's not good, and I feel as if it just doesn't need to be in the game at all. And the thermal ability really isn't that helpful. So anyway, guys, moving on to the very last gun that I feel as if needs to be removed, guys. We have the minigun LMG, or just the minigun. So yeah, look, there's something about the minigun that I do like. I feel like it's a really good counter to building, and it's one of those guns that are really useful for, you know, taking down buildings. But it's one of those guns where I feel as if it's too easy to find. Noobs can get that way too easy and just spam it. Like, it needs to be a gun that I feel as if it needs to have an RPG sort of rarity level, because it needs to be one of those guns that is very effective against buildings, but not one that can be spammed all the time. So think of it this way. Imagine the RPG having the same drop rate as the minigun. It'd be one of those sort of guns that gets spammed early on. And this is the sort of thing I feel as if with a minigun. It needs to be one of those guns that's sort of a late game weapon, not something that people shred at the start of games, or people pick up and just use this as a first weapon. And it's been one of those things that I feel is one of those late game weapons, and is very valuable for taking out walls and all that type of stuff. And it does do that great, but it just is too easy to be accessed and found in the game. So either remove it or change the rarity level of it. That would be great. Or even just the drop rate. Obviously, it's already gold. Maybe take out the purple version and just have it so that only the gold runs found, and that would reduce the amount of people spamming this and using this. That's my only real problem with the minigun. But at the same time, I don't really care if it gets taken out of the game. It's not really something we need. We have things like the grenade launcher, C4s, rocket launcher. We have enough weapons to take out walls at this point inside of the game. So anyway, guys, there is all my 3 weapons that I feel as if should be removed in Season 6 or out, or throughout the future seasons in Fortnite. That'd be great in my opinion. But let me know your thoughts down below, and any other weapons you think should be removed, let me know. But anyway, that's it for the video, guys. If you haven't already, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. I'm out, and bye-bye.